Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Let me share this and get to our screens. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Day 2 of me being back. Hi, Cheryl. Good to see you. Hi, Karen. Oh, the ladies are back. All right. Nice to see that. Okay. I'm actually going to struggle again with my pad and see if I could. Why is this not working? Hang on. Remove drawings. Okay, and see if this is gonna work again. Let me just try this. Just bear with me a sec. So if I go here, and we can go here, I can go like right over here. Okay, that's kind of working. Okay, good. Anyways, good morning, guys. Screen is good, sound is good, everything is good. So, let me tell you what I sort of decided after yesterday's trade, because I was talking about the idea of maybe we should trade currencies the way we trade indices. And I quickly abandoned that idea, not because it didn't work, but because it was so mind-numbingly boring. I wanted to blow my brains out. There's actually a couple of things that I think are problematic, at least for me, to trade currencies the way we trade indices. One is something that you don't even kind of appreciate until you do it. It's the fact that when we're trading indices, the reason we're so successful, the reason why I've been making money virtually every single day is because there is no distraction. We just have two instruments that we're focusing on. That's all we're doing. And we don't miss opportunities doing this way, right? When you're doing currencies, even like just sort of a modest, dashboard, it's like 8. It's already an annoyance just to cover them, right? Plus, they really don't work on a 1-minute chart, because the other thing that I realized is that this is an interesting kind of a realization when you compare these two things. Our strategy works on highly volatile instruments. So a highly volatile instrument is an instrument which has at least, what's going on over here? Did I lose everybody? Something happened here. Are you guys hearing me okay? Somebody give me a yes. And okay, yeah, I know something happened on my end. Oh, wait, hold on. What happened here? No, nothing. I thought I lost connection to something. Okay, so in order to trade the way we do, which is a scalp trade, you need an instrument that moves at least 100 points a day, right? There isn't a single currency that even comes close, even like maybe pound yen. So they're useless on a 1-minute chart. At very minimum, you have to look at them on a 5-minute chart basis for reversal clues. Because what happens is just, they move in half a pip increment, and it really skews. You need the chart to actually have some meaningful data, the candle to have meaningful data on highs and lows, and it doesn't. And that's actually another interesting insight into this whole thing, is that the slower the instrument, the kind of less liquid the instrument, the longer the time frame you need, the longer the minimum time frame you need just for you to even get interested in trading it, right? So that's why stock indices are such perfect instruments, simply because they allow you to have that volatility. We can trade on a 1-minute chart and make money consistently, no problems, doing it this way. So, that's interesting. And it allows us to focus on the instruments that we know work. And within that, obviously, the Dow works the best. NASDAQ has actually been working okay, pretty well lately. Now, for what we are looking for, let me see. Okay, let's see how fancy I can get with this thing now. What we're looking for, let's see if I can actually do this. I'm trying to master the, no, come on. All right, bear with me, guys. Okay, so we're looking for the perfect V-shaped moves. Wow, oh, this is horrible. Okay, let's see if I can manage to do this right. I'm still working this keyboard, which is like, so as usual, technology always promises more than it delivers. So you see this V-shape move here, that V-shaped move here, this V-shaped move here. These are perfect moves. These are not perfect squiggles, but you guys get the idea. This is a perfect trade for what we like to do. Our whole trade is based upon the idea that there's a bounce and it's V-shaped in its nature. And it works obviously the other way as well, right? So if I were to go backwards, oops, sorry. So if I were to go backwards, why isn't this working? Yeah, this is pretty hopeless. So I don't think I'm going to be using this in the future. But anyways, you can see that this is a V, an upside down V, or the other way around. So when we get these setups, we do great. When we don't, when we get a setup like, let me see if I can remove this. Why can't I? Sorry, just bear with. Oh, I got to remove all. When we get a setup that's kind of flat, let's imagine we don't have this V shape, but like, we get the kind of a flat, all right, I'm going to make you suffer with all my drawings. Say we get a flat setup that drops further, right? There's no bounce. You see that? You get a flat setup that gets no bounce. That's when we get stopped out. And sometimes we get into a situation where there's just kind of a flat drop, flat drop, flat drop. Now, fortunately, that simply just doesn't occur infinitesimally, or at least it hasn't. And our whole point is that we try to resolve this within 5. We hope that within 5 of these, flat step moves, we get at least one. All we need is just one V-shaped bounce, and that makes our day. So visually, that is literally the pattern that we work on all day long. That's our scalp pattern. I just wanted to clarify it to everybody. I hope that's a lot easier to understand for anybody who's tell me that all my efforts at this stupid drawing board have not gone to waste. Tell me that this becomes much clearer for you to see. So that's essentially the scalp that we're trying to do. Now, when it goes back to currencies, I've just decided that essentially, thank you, Cheryl. It's much better for me. It's much better for the instrument to not really watch them and to trade the only pattern. So this is the pattern that I showed you is essentially a reversal pattern. Right now, of course, if you're trading, let's say, you could trade like Miguel, who will trade a continuation pattern, like instead of a V shape, you're basically betting on an I-shaped move, right? So let's give my thing here, and it would be like it'd be like it drops down, and you're betting on the I-shaped move, right? You're betting that there's continuation, that this. Let's say this was the prior low, and you're just trading, continuation. But you can do that very well too. It's just not my. I'm much more comfortable trading reversals at the highs and lows than I am continuation. But you could trade it both ways, so it's not limited to just this one point. But a more comfortable continuation pattern for me is one that uses my trend indicator, and within that, it's actually a very, very simple idea. I showed you, as I said to you, 2 and 2 was the pattern that I was looking for, but effectively, I realized we can distill that to just 1 and 2. The 2 being the operative word. So what you're doing is, when you were looking at trend here, this is, let's say, pound dollar, right? this is a pound dollar 5-minute chart. So we're looking at a shift of trend, right? And yes, of course, when you have a clean shift of trend, the first arrow is going to be a very profitable move. But the problem is that's usually not the case. A lot of times you get shift, 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 and you get this kind of a sideways action that will decimate you, because for every accurate signal that you take, there'll be 5 inaccurate ones that will just devastate the account. So what you're looking for is accuracy of continuation. And to me, the accuracy of continuation comes from 2 consecutive signals, because that at least gives you a modicum of confidence that there's some continuity. Now, this is a 5-minute chart, and here I was using literally 5. I was using 10-5, like a NASDAQ move kind of a thing for continuity. And it's not like the 2 is always going to work, but it's going to work a lot more accurately than the 1. And then this is where it gets interesting. You can add our repair function into the whole strategy by saying, okay, let's just, for argument's sake, I made money on this, but let's say I got stopped out, right? I got stopped out on this move. So then what I would do is I would trade the next 2 leg at twice the size. And what that will do is it's not going to make me any money, but it's going to completely repair my losses. So the whole point is, because you have like 8, 9 currencies you're trading, you're not looking to make money on any individual currency. You're just trying to make money on the ones that are going to work and mitigate your losses on the ones that don't. So it's a combination of the basic scalping techniques we use with the more broader general continuity trades that you see here. So let me see what was it? There was a trade. Let me see if there's any trades here. So it's dollar yen, right? So here's a good example. So dollar yen, we have obviously a buy, so shift of regime. So the first signal is a shift of regime. The second signal is a confirmation of the regime. You get short over here, super easy. It's 65, right? 65, it goes all the way down to into the 40s, right? Even into the 15s. It's like a 50 pip move. It's a really, really big move. But the point is that this second signal over here, very little retrace and pretty much a continuation, a confirmation of the continuation. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for those winning trades on that pair. And then when you get a losing trade, you try to just simply wipe the slate clean with the next trade over, right? Does that make sense to everybody? So that's kind of my attitude on the currencies, and that's pretty much what I intend to do with that. This way, I can not really worry about them. Let the trades happen on a more calm or rational basis, and also, they'll take hours to resolve. And the beauty of the indice trades is they take minutes, sometimes seconds to resolve. So the faster we trade, the more. Since we trade, our whole thesis is trade super small, but trade fast. Because if you trade just to give you an idea, obviously, if you trade for 1 basis point profit, that's what we're basically doing, 1 basis point profit, but you trade 10 times, that's 10 basis points profit. That turns into a 25% per year, right? Because you're doing 1 basis point profit, your risk is minimal. So imagine if you earn 25% a year and you never drew down more than 5%, which is your goal. It's a 5-to-1 effective risk reward ratio. That's the real risk reward ratio isn't in the trade itself, but in how you achieved your return, your overall return. And that's what makes it kind of interesting. So those are the thoughts I have this morning. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Is there anybody new in the room here? Say hello to me. Let's see who's new in the room. Bob, Galaxy Tab, whoever that is, David. Hey, David, Calvin, Lewis, Stephen, Miguel, everybody, all the Jason, and Jason's relatively new, I think. So hi guys, hi everybody. Hope everything is clear. Any questions that you have, feel free to ask me here, Jason. We're very quiet right now. We've got 15 minutes to the open, nothing much going on. It feels like maybe NASDAQ wants to run the highs. Who knows? We'll play that when it comes to it. Right now we're midfield, there is absolutely no trades for us in any way, shape, or form. On currencies, actually, oh, sorry, it's the wrong one. On FX, I actually want to go to the 1 minute chart on FX on all these charts, because I'm looking for a double confirmation, and 1 minute chart is fine on this, I think. Let me see if I can look at it on a 1 minute chart. And we can go through the currency charts and see what possibly could be setting up for us as a trend continuation trade. Yes, thank you, Jason. It's that new Wacom tablet that's really making my education so good, because I'm so skilled at drawing squiggles. All right, now I'm really glad you guys are enjoying it. So here's Euro. Right, let's take a look at Euro. So we're looking for that continuation trade. So here's a good example of where it kind of sucks on a 1 minute chart, but it is what it is. Oh, actually, it doesn't. I take it back. Sorry. But this is. Oh no, it's 2 o'clock. That actually works. No, it's fine. So what we're looking at, as I said, for the continuation trade, originally I was looking for 2 and 2, but then I realized what I'm really looking for is a change of regime. Change of regime doesn't even require 2 and 2. It could just be 1 and 2. So, we have 1, 2, change of regime confirmed over here, short at 1805. And again, I'm only trading, this is for currencies that moved like nothing. It's a 10 stop 5 pip target, right? So 1805, you're looking for 1800. It comes into 1801, right? Maybe 1801, right? Really, really tiny. Goes up against you a little bit to 1809, and then crashes all the way down to whopping 1799. So you would have made 5 points here on the euro, even with the spreads. That's your big move. Right now, possibly, if this price rises, if we move back up, we turn into a green zone. That will give us a second buy, and that will give us a turn trade in the euro. So maybe before the end. Oh, wait a minute. This is a 5 minute chart. I want to look at the 1 minute chart. Sorry, the 1 minute chart has nothing so far. So on the 1 minute chart over here, by the way, you could really see how that worked. So if you traded, so this was second confirm, you were at 24, you were just looking for 5. So 14 would be your stop, 10 is your stop. So you really were looking for 29, and that basically took a little bit of time. Look how long it took. If you bought here at 447, you didn't TP until 2 hours later. 2 hours for 5 pips. I mean, this is why FX just drives me nuts. I want to blow my brains out, But that's sort of like the story of FX these days. Okay, everything's on a 1 minute chart. Let's see what the pound yen is doing. Okay, pound yen. So possibly change of regime. So we went red. Now this is gonna go back up to being green. If we get a second buy, that will be a trade for us on pound yen. So we might take a look at this as time goes by. So far, relatively quiet on the indices. Nothing much on the news. The big event is going to be tomorrow on the retail sales, which will be fun to trade. Maybe we'll do. Should we do like an early? I kind of want to do like an event risk trade tomorrow, because I'm not going to be here with you guys Friday because I have trading battle on Friday, which I actually much rather prefer to have traded with you, but it really conflicts with us. So should we do 8:30 tomorrow? Do U.S. retail sales? Anybody down for that? We'll trade some news, because that'll be a lot of fun. I mean, we'll even trade currencies, because maybe they'll move more than 1 pip an hour. So okay, maybe we'll do that, because I know Kay doesn't trade news, so she's off. You can see my style is very. It's almost the exact opposite of Kathy's, which is why hopefully it's really useful to you guys, because it gives you like a broader arsenal of approaches to the market. I love the news. I love news action, and it gives me chances to trade continuity and reversal both. So what else is going on here? I'll keep an eye. I'm going to put up all my. Just want to do this in a way that I can see. Okay, yeah. If any of my FX pairs trigger on the continuity base, because I have the algo set up, I'll let you guys know during the hour. But for now, we're just gonna chill out, watch the price action, see what we do. Dow has been weak all day long. I was going to tell you, for those of you who are longer term traders, I'm pretty comfortable getting short NASDAQ here, like on a 60-day. Where are we at? September? Yeah, 60 days. 60 days is probably a pretty good duration. 45 to 60-day put spread on the QQQs. I think, like a 10-point spread, if you can pay 2 for it, maybe even 3, is a really good risk reward ratio here on a 45-day, 60-day duration. I think we're going to see some weakness in NAS, maybe to 14,000, maybe even 13.5, and that'll be a great payoff if you're trading options. I'm actually curious. Does anybody trade options? Two questions. Anybody trade options? And is anybody interested in options trading, which is, to me, like the perfect long-term instrument trade, where you just lay it down, you have like a 45-day trade, limited risk, limited, fixed reward, no stops because you create, and it's kind of like an investment product, in my opinion. That I think to me, options are much more superior than stocks, because stocks by definition require you to have a stop. But if you have if you do vertical spreads, which is what I love to do, it's just a position, and you never have to worry about it. It has an inherent stop and an inherent target. So yeah. What have you been doing? I'm actually curious. Mel, how did you trade options last year? You guys want to turn on the mics? We can chat, because we got nothing else going on here. Where's my meeting controls? Remote control. How do I turn on everybody's mics? Let me see if I can get Mel on here. I guess you're muted. Everybody mutes themselves. I can't unmute you guys as an administrator. Anyways, you guys can chime in if you want. Oh, you've been selling strangles using Tommy Sosnoff's method? Oh, I get it. Yeah. So that's that's the exact opposite of how or just selling puts. Well, selling puts is kind of smart, because you have a limited downside and an upside market. You obviously have a really strong upside bias, so it helps. So yeah, I mean, selling puts for premium, not a bad idea, except when the market crashes, then you get stuffed with a very, very bad trade. That's why I really like defined risk trades, where my upside is limited, but so is my downside. And it's effectively a trade with a stop. But the thing that's different about it is it's a time stop rather than a price stop, because remember, if you're trading a put spread or a call spread, it could be completely out of the money for like a month, right? Totally out. And then boom, totally come back in. And because you are not price constrained, you're only time constrained, you can make that work really well. Yeah. Yeah. So, my ideas are exact opposite of credit spreads and covered calls. They're about buying premium rather than selling premium, but buying premium, but selling volatility. So I don't have any vol component in it. The beautiful thing about doing spreads is the single biggest problem with buying options is you're paying for volatility. And typically volatility is priced so efficiently that even if you're correct on the movement of the underlying, you almost never have a chance to make the money because the volatility, the premium eats away all the profits. But when you're doing a spread transaction where you're long one position and short the other position, almost all of that volatility is sold off. So all you're left with is what's called gamma risk, which is directional risk. If you're correct on the direction, you pretty much start making money almost one for one very quickly, and that's why I like doing debit spreads, as a trade. So, anyways, that's just my call for today. Is what are the cues today? I don't even know what the cues are. Let's see what the cues are. So if we do cues, stock. Did I always forget what the QQQ? So Qs are 375. These are 375s? Really? I thought it was wow, I thought it were higher. Huh. Let me see what's on the dailies. Oh yeah, they were higher. Damn, this thing they were, so they were in the 80s, right? I was looking at the 80-70 spread. So we're like at 75 right now. It's actually, look at it, Q. Q looks like it's ready to roll over on the dailies, huh? Looks pretty bad. So I think you could sell 75s, 75s against 70. I don't know how much, it's a 5-point spread. It probably cost you 2. But if you sold 75s against maybe 67, 66, you'd have like a 9-point spread for 3. If you can do a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio on a spread, you're in pretty good shape. And it's very decent chance that I think there's a really decent chance that QQQ could be 360 by November. So you're within the meat of that trade. You're in pretty good shape. Should have been like, actually the trade was in the 80s. Damn, that was like on the 10-11. Yesterday was a good day to initiate this trade. I still think anywhere around here is probably a very decent place. If you think that we're going to have this kind of a situation, just a chunky, and then boom, 3 or 4 days of huge selling, and you could capitalize on that. Let's go to 1 minute. All right, 2 minutes to start the trade. Let's see what they want to do. I'm actually kind of curious to see if they want to run the NASDAQ or not. So overnight, by the way, just kind of let you know, I had Dow trades here, Dow trades here, and I think I had a NAS trade the other way. Let me show you. I had the NAS trade here. So I think I had like 3 trades so far. Anybody trade overnight? I'm actually curious, like anybody in Asia or on the West Coast? Anybody trade the Asia session? Krasi's not here. He loves to trade the Russell. Not today, huh? Today was a little bit quiet, but it gave some very good opportunities at the lows, especially in the Dow. All right. 10 seconds to start. Let's see if we get any kind of movement. Wow. Oh, I was like, where's the delay here? Not much of a movement. Oh, euro yen. So euro yen. Let's my algo open up. We're gonna watch the look. Nasdaq is um Nasdaq is popping. So euro yen opened up a. Let's go to my currencies just for a second. Euro yen. This is second sell. You see, this is a secondary sell in a trend. I think. What the hell? Why did this open up for me? That shouldn't have done that. Oh no, yeah, it did. It did. That's right. It's a buy. It's a buy against two sells. It's a continuity trade. So presumably, this is a 29.10 take profit, 15 entry, 10 take profit. Let's see if that works. That's the only thing that just triggered for me right now. And as I said, I had a feeling they're going to run the tops. Let's see what happens here on the Nasdaq. Wow, big reversal off the top. I hate trading. I hate making this trade. I'm not going to chase it. When a trade goes like full, 20 points off the top, it's very, look at it, 30 points. It's not a trade I like to take because we can race right back up and stop me out even before we hit the top. So I'm going to pass up on this, even though it may work, because I have no idea. Miguel took the NQ to the upside for 15. So that was good. Good for you, my friend. What a reversal. It's like a 30-point reversal right away. Dow aiming for the for lows. I have a feeling we're going to make fresh lows in the Dow here. So I'm going to watch the Dow. Let's let that play itself out here. I'm going to set up my Dow. And set up my NAS. NAS now trying to aim for the lows as well. Wow, that was some reversal. I should have taken the NAS, but like I hate taking these huge volatility moves because they can race right back up. Wow, that was some reversal. Oh, NAS. So 76 is our bottom in NASDAQ. We're gonna watch and see if it comes in here. Euro yen almost there. It came into like 4.5 pips on the trade. If you're holding it, you could take it here at 4 pips, 4 or 5 pips. I'm only trading it for 4 or 5 pips anyways. Not quite reaching the lows, so no trade so far for us. Be patient. Still got about 15, 20 points just to the bottom. but I have a feeling they're going to make it. I have a feeling they're going to run the bottoms here. A big reversal. It's a big reversal on NAS. Really interesting. NAS has been weak, and I told you I got a negative the index, and it still continues to be problematic. So we're getting close. We need like 76 just to touch the bottom. It's sort of testing it. Notice I'm not taking the bait here. I'm not. If it bounces from these levels, fine, but I'm not going to take the bait. It really needs to test the bottom. And I have a feeling it may, it may make fresh lows. This is the first half hour is when we make all of our directional moves. So finally, we break the bottom for real. And now we'll see if it kind of bounces back. And so far, no, making fresh lows. I'll let you know when I'm in the trade. For right now, there's no trades. It's a great continuation trade. Anybody who's trading continuation here, making bank. So you broke the lows, you broke the 76s, it's plus 10. Miguel, are you following this on a continuation base at all or no? Like I said, those of you who like to trade momentum can use this same ideas to totally take the opposite side. When it makes fresh lows, when it makes the lows, you're actually joining the move because it's going to break lower. And it works perfectly fine that way as well. All right, looks like we'll see this 30 seconds into the trade. Now turn negative again. I was like, that's why you don't, I was going to say, it looks like it might be positive, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see if this is the first sign of a bottom here. So far, I don't see it. No bottom, fresh lows. So I hope what you guys are watching, the important part here is what I'm not doing, which is I'm not guessing the bottom. I'm not stepping in front of this until I have some physical evidence, visual evidence that there are more buyers than sellers. Right now, it's clearly there's more sellers than buyers. Oh, by the way, finally, my euro yen hit for +5. Those of you trading euro yen, you made 5 points on that. So that continuity trade worked. Just in case you guys were trading that on the move. So we're banging away. 100-point reversal off the highs. Look at that. It's 100 points in the 5 minutes we've been talking about. You can't get 100 points in a week on euro dollar. That's why I love stock indices. There's just no substitute for the price movement. Let's see. Still not holding. And by the way, the first bounce may be the false bounce. So don't despair. Take small size if you want to. But right now we don't even have a bounce. Still holding the trade. Nasdaq is approaching yesterday's bottom. Okay, let's see if that proves to be of any value to today's price action. It'll be interesting to see. "35 seconds into the trade. "27, barely holding on to the greenness here. I'm not moving. I'll tell you when I'm in the trade, or if I'm in the trade. Wow, oof, wow, look at that moves. What's up with that? What's up with that? Futures just barely trying to dive up. All right, let's see if the CFD brings me up here. Nope. Yeah, actually, my algo put me in, but it's really not a good trade. So I wouldn't take this trade. I would wait for the next green candle. So I'll repair my own trade, but I'm not calling this as a trade. So that's because it really was a false. It was just a very, very small. You see, you need a significant green candle, and that's why I'll repair this myself right now. Let me just get myself going here. So this would be 0.2. I'll start with that. I'll let you know when the next signal comes in. So far, it's still red. So far, we got nothing. Let's see if we finally start to build a base here. Dow popped up. I was eyeing the Dow because Dow obviously is relative strength. This would have been not a fully kosher trade, but it would have been a good one to take it over here at 41. I was eyeing it. Like, actually, how far did it go down against me? 10. So it's fine. It's fine. Now Nasdaq just plumbing fresh lows. This is why we just stay patient. We stay patient. We got nothing going on in Nasdaq here. Not a trade. Wow, we might go to 15,300 before it finds a little bit of a bottom. Okay, let's see if this candle is 40 seconds into the trade. Nope. Ooh, a lot of vol. What's the futures? The futures are 42, 43. Let's put the futures over here side by side. Let's see how they're trading. Let's see if we're mirroring. Yeah, they're pretty much mirroring the look. Yeah, it's just a lot of vol. This looks like this might be the candle. We'll give it a shot. We will give it a shot. Got 9, 10. Okay, I'm long. Long 51s, targeting 55s. Targeting 56s. So 51 plus 5 is 56s. Let's see if that plays out. This is not quite the same as my thing. I'll tell you where I'm at. If this gets TP'd. This is 51. This is where am I? I'm about 2 underneath. So this has to be around 58 for me to TP completely. So let's see if that comes up, or basically 50 on the futures. If I get to 50 on the futures, I will definitely have TP'd, but I'll let you know. See, the futures trade would have been 42 to 40. So wouldn't have been full 5 points, but it would have been okay. Anyways, let's see if this if how this plays out. We need to see, like, 50 on this move. 50 on a futures basis. That will TP everybody on 48, 49, almost there. There I am. I'm there. I'm done. And we're done for +5. Okay, so that was good. That took a little bit of sweat, but that got done. Let's go back to the Dow. Where's the Dow? Oh, Dow is now rising. So now Dow is actually inching towards the highs. So we might have a trade to the upside in the Dow. Let's see what the Dow is at. Let's see how the Dow trends. NAS +6. Dow. Miguel, what are you doing with the Dow? You took the double bottom off the Dow. Nice job. Nice job. Yeah, I was fooling around with that idea, but it wasn't quite kosher, so I left it. And we only got one day before Yom Kippur, so I don't want to take non-kosher trades. No hamon today. Okay, so that was it. Let's see. Now we still got a good 50, 60 points in the Dow here. Although Dow looks like it just wants to bop. Beep and bop. One of the interesting things about trading Dow and NAS side by side, right? What you can see that I think is really cool is, at least lately, when you have relative strength, right? So if you see the NAS turning, then the Dow is actually going to run higher. So, you could trade one relative to the other, where if you see one starting to move one way, the movement in the other one is going to be amplified. So you try to trade that. It's just a different way of trading the market. That's kind of interesting. Dow is petering out before the session, the Globex highs. Got about 40 points to go before we even consider the highs in the Dow. But for those of you who are new, one of the things that I wanted to just sort of share with you how important it is the importance of patience, right? The whole idea is that we didn't guess here, we didn't guess here, we didn't guess here, we didn't guess here. Only when we had physical evidence of some sort of a bottom here did we enter, and only then did that trade materialize and actualize. It gave us a play. Now it's worth a lot more than the 5 points we took, of course, off it. And that's kind of going to be the evolution. Probably going to trade another good month, maybe the whole month of September, just on a single trade basis. But then, as I said to you, especially at the beginning of the day when we have these turns, these could be multi-10-point, multifold turns if you catch them. So like if we came in here with a stop at break even or stop at original stop, we could be 30, 40 points in the money before that trend kind of dies out. So yeah, you're right, Joe. Took off yesterday's low. I mean, we got the confirmation visually, so that worked. Dow now is at fresh highs. So let me see if my Dow algo is working. So I'll let you know when and if we get if the next candle is red, that's going to trigger a sell for us. We'll see if that works. All right, May press to fresh highs. If you're a continuation trader, it's obviously a great trade for you to consider. Wow, look at that nice move, fresh highs, back up to 34,700 almost. Look at that, through 700, big moves in the Dow. No sell signals yet. Staying patient. This is the reason you stay patient. You see how that faked you out, made you think it was a sell signal, and then it kind of came right back up. May still be, but we don't care. We're going to let the candle complete itself, and only if it completes itself, do we play it. Now it's turning really, really sharply down, so it looks like it's going to be a red candle. We'll see if we can get into it. All right, so we're in the trade. We need 79 to TP here. It came in kind of off the lows and then popped back up. This is very common where it races up against. It was a very, very sharp sell-off. So it's very common that it could test the highs again, stop us out, test the highs again, and then we come in again for the repair trade. So we have to be prepared for that scenario. There seems to be, there's like oh no, now it's really, they're repricing. My feed was a little bit, wow, no, it's really weird. My feed is really weird here. It's just all over the place. Anyways, I'll let you know how much. Right now, obviously the trade is a little bit underwater. I'm looking, my feed is quoting 84 on the offer. This is quoting 88. So that's 87, 77, 79. Why is this? Wow, what's going on here? Oh no, my take profit is 70. I'm sorry, I take it back. I came in at 79. So I came in at I should have come in at 81, but I came in at 79. So this came in to 75, and that was it. So sorry, my take profit is 70. So it's got to come down to 70, which it did, and now I'm done. So it actually got done on the move. It was I'm getting very, very choppy price action off the feed here. Probably would have been better if I just simply used futures, but I'm still continuing to use CFDs. So it's another 10 in the bucket for us. So we have basically 20 in the bucket because we have the Euro Yen, the NAS, and the Dow trades. NAS looks like it's coming back towards the lows, so we'll see how that trades out. But Dow, look at how Dow made the highs and made that perfect. Okay, time for me to do my Wacom. Gosh, let me do my thing. Okay, because I'm going to torture you. Since I got this toy, there's no way I'm going to let anybody off this thing. Let's see if this works. No. Wow, why is this not working? Brush. Look at that. Look at my great graphics capability. That's the inverse V. That's exactly what we traded versus a V. Oh, look at this. I'm a regular Picasso in NASDAQ. So that's the pattern we really want to trade. That's why the highs and lows are so important, right? Everybody clear? I really feel like I justified my investment. I really made a great decision here. So watching the NAS, let's see how the NAS plays out. We also may make fresh runs on the Dow. Dow could easily run towards the 20s and try to give us a second chance at a chance. Still not clear for continuation. So continuation is just simply imagine here's the red line, right? Here's the red line in NASDAQ, right? So suppose, let me see if this is going to work. Suppose this breaks. Let me do this. Hang on a second. suppose this, like right now, let's just see if you get a continuation. If you get a break to the downside through here, you would enter right here on the low. You know, if it breaks the low, you get short. Just like here, let's just play continue. I'm not going to trade continuation, but let's just play it. We would be long at 71 right now, right? We're long 71, or excuse me, that was 34,710. So we're long that. The stop would be 34.90, which like it may actually trigger us here, and the target would be 34,720, right? So that would be the play that we'd be making. Is that clear, Juan? So the continuation trade basically says, oh, you know, it's continuous. Like right now, I'm at 10. I was at break even right now for a second there. If I was trading it on the break even. But the idea is, you know, you bought it at 10. You actually probably should have, you know, you would have bought it maybe at 5, but you know, I was like, we got a little bit of slippage, and now we're running. If this thing hits 20, you would have made 10 points on continuation. You follow me, Ron? Meantime, I'm looking for a reversal here. We got 12 seconds. This could be a red candle on the Dow. Let me make sure that I got the Dow. I'm probably not going to get the Dow. Where's my Dow? Okay, I'm short the Dow. 99. 89 is my target. 89 is my target. So we'll see if that comes in. I'll tell you if it comes in. I'm actually done. Sorry, so I'm done. Yeah, so I'm done. That was my short Dow. So that's another 10 points, guys. So that's pretty good. We're like up to 35 points in less than an hour. Correct. Yes, that's correct, Juan. That's correct. Sorry, but I was, I got a little bit distracted. Hopefully you guys took the short over here because that was a good short. I took that short nicely. So just to show you guys, I mean, I'm super close here. So let me turn this off. How do you turn this off? I'll just turn it on. Good job, Cheryl. Isn't a Dow awesome? Like Dow is such a great instrument for this strategy. It's just bank, man. It's total bank. If you're trading futures, you get done like super fast because you're on the bid. Anyways, where's my mind? I wanted to show you. Hang tight. Let me show this to you. So I just, this is just me trading through California, me trading before we started, and me trading today. Finally, I mean, I had a goal here of making 1,000, and I'm super close. So I might as well just show this to you. But like, just, this is, we did $1,000. Where is it? Where's my, come on, get over here. Okay, here it is. Where is this? No, it's not what I want. Okay. Okay. So this is, 982, almost at $1,000, right? But look at the, it's 300 trades, right? A lot of trades. Just letting you know. I mean, it was like, so it's not, it's not like, snap of fingers and you do it. But it's really as stress-free as you could possibly imagine, especially when you have like that kind of a smooth equity curve. Especially look at my last couple of days of equity curve. Like when I got better, when I sort of came back from California, I'm putting together basically, so this is about 2 basis points, and then now it's 7 basis points. And this is, what is this? This is 5 basis points. This is what is that, 84? That's almost 9 basis points. And that's another 7 basis points today. So, if you're doing like 10 basis points a day, that's 25% a year. And obviously, if I wanted to get more aggressive, even if I doubled this, if I just simply doubled my seed size, I would be making around 14, 15 basis points a day. At 20 basis points a day, you are at 50% return, which is, insane. Like, because you do that for 10 years, just sort of like, where's my, I had this, I have this on my app. Let me just tell you the numbers. Like, because, here it is. So if you have a $10,000 account and you do 50% a year, and you do this for 10 years. No, I'm doing the wrong thing here. I'll tell you what the numbers are, just one sec. Oh no, it's the wrong return, sorry. It's $600,000 in 10 years at just 10,000 starting basis. It's more than $500,000. And the thing about the strategy is that it's super simple. It's super consistent. It doesn't require you to be, right on big macro themes of the day. I love it because it's a true income strategy instead of just doing a lot of very complicated work that's not repeatable. This is very repeatable business, right? Do you guys agree? For gold, 5 minute I think is good. I think 3 is a good target. I would say probably 1.5, Miguel. I'd stick to like 1 to 2. I mean, you could try it at 3 and 2. I haven't tried gold. I'm trying to, my whole point is I'm trying to stick to just a single instrument view here to keep us honest. Gold actually is a 24-hour day trade. Like Asia is great for gold. Asia loves gold, right? It tends to move pretty well. It actually dies out pretty much now. I think it's from Asia to London close, because London close is pretty much the end of gold. So 12 noon, 11 noon, New York, 11 o'clock New York is pretty much a good time. All right, guys, it doesn't look like we got any more. Well, we might have a little bit more of a Dow here, but let's see what Dow does. Dow's running towards fresh highs. Is it going to make fresh highs? Let's see. Yeah, big reversals, man. But look at how jumpy it is on the. Are the Dow futures this jumpy? Let's put the. I can't believe Dow futures are not that jumpy, but maybe they are. Yeah, it looks like it's just as jumpy on the futures. Look at this. We're like sweeping up and sweeping down. So I love, the reason I have the futures obviously is because that's the OG price. That's the real price, and the CFDs are all derivatives. So it gives us a cleaner look at what's going on. I wonder if this is like, what do you guys think of this view? I wonder if this, is this too, let's see if this is too distracting. Okay, so this is a four view thing. We're gonna put Dow, CFD, Dow Futes over here. And we're gonna put NAS CFD, NAS futures here. What do you think of that? This is the wrong thing here. Hang on just one sec. Let me get rid of this. And we will do indicator. Oh, looks like do we have a Dow short? I'll let you know if there's a Dow short coming up. Watching this, 47 seconds for a Dow short. Let's see if that triggers a short. And this should be 1 minute. Sorry, I'm just trying to organize the futures CFD so we can see them together. Looks like it's going to trigger. Let's see. I'll let you know if it triggers, and then we'll see. Okay, so I'm in. My take profit is 73, so I got to see 73 to TP on this trade. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, let me add the indicator. Okay, that's correct. Ooh, it's done. And done, babies. 45 effing points. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. What do you think of that? How you like them apples today? 45 effing points in less than 45 minutes. I like it. Okay, so that was great. I'm glad we got that done. That was super fast. See, all those wussies who trade FX can keep their currencies going. We like our speed, baby. Hey, Karen, glad you liked it. Hope you caught some moves here. Glad everybody had a great day. Today was a great day. I'm super glad that everything's worked out. So I will see you guys tomorrow, right? Let's do tomorrow. Let's get early. Tomorrow, let's do like 8:20. I'll change the time. I'll let everybody know. 8:20 for the retail sales. We'll have some fun and trade some news. Okay, we'll change it up a little bit. We'll do the I'll be the anti-Kathy, which I am anyway. So that's it. All right, guys. Gerald, thank you so much. Everybody have a great day. All the people in California, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Your day is just starting. I'm going to do a video about how California is the place to be for trading. I really love trading from there. So hope you guys all enjoy it. Thank you, guys. Everybody have a wonderful day. See you guys later. Bye-bye.